adults, I experienced this as well. I feel so many guidance for the students. If you feel sick, you can go to their psychologist. If you have some muscle problems, you can go to physiotherapists. Especially as a musicians and dancers in this school, we are experiencing a lot this because we practice a lot, and sometimes with overuse of hands we get some sickness in our body. So I think that's really important. They really should continue supporting to check the students if everything is fine.
When I need to see them, of course, is to be listened to and to have my problem, if I have one, taken seriously. Obviously, I think it is important, especially for international students, is to have someone in front of you that can make the link between what's happening in the school and the, I would say, the real life, the general practitioner, or the, I don't know, the hospital if needed, or any kind of like administrative service from the country. Because I would say for international student, most of the time the rules of the country are not very well known, not often, and it can be very scary to, I don't know, go to like a psychologist, a hospital, any kind of administrative service, or any kind of thing like this. And unfortunately, in my experience, it was not that easy. So I had a study coach that was very, very nice person, and also quite knowledgeable and quite inspirational, I would say, when it was in terms of psychological issues and everything. But he didn't know the contact of the psychologist, for example. He didn't know if I wanted to make a change in my curriculum. He didn't know who I should ask. That was a little bit of a problem. So I think that the first step is to, even if you don't have the answer, to be able to redirect the student toward the right the right person.
So I have personal examples for both of the universities I've studied at. At the previous university I studied at, I had a health emergency and I needed an extension on a deadline of a paper. And when I contacted my teacher and they contacted the Board of Examination, there were all sorts of medical documents that I had to send, and people were very strict and not necessarily very helpful in that process. While I've also had a health emergency at my current university, and they've been very trusting in me and asking me about how I'm doing. And if I said, okay, I'm not feeling too well, they gave me quite some room, which was nice. So I think what I expect from universities is to trust their students a little bit. And I know there are rules, um, but still, at my previous university there were rules, at my current university there are as well. But still, if the teachers and if the supervisors are more trusting towards their students, that would be really nice.
um, because I think partly due to my past education and partly due to my own culture, I'm not that kind of person who can like fully present what I have, and I just sometimes be a little bit shy or afraid to say my own thoughts. I mean, I'm just not confident enough to present it to others, but um, I feel like that's not the case for most like uh, foreign students, like students from the European countries or maybe uh, United States. They just sort of very confident about themselves and they like to present, and I feel like it's very helpful for me to also have this kind of strength to know that I have those good stuffs and I can really say something that I want to say.
As a first year student who doesn't really know much about like some of the not very popular passes to be taken for my major, such as like I just know that for econometrics it's also available to do a math minor together and stuff like that. So yeah, so when I'm looking for something, I hope that beside the answers, the guidance service would also point me to some related fields. Like, you might be interested in this, you might be interested in that.